But why not? Why not get your GED? Why not? So I'm making this video because I didn't realize that there are a lot of people that have dropped out of high school. I didn't know that because I remember when I was supposed to graduate the year in 2010 that I believe they said only in, sorry if I'm not right, I believe they said like something crazy, man, like only like 600 students like graduated. And usually at huge high schools it's way more than that, but I guess they said that like that year no one really graduated, because I thought I was the only one that was struggling and that didn't graduate. But there's other people that were in my shoes too. But a lot of people, I don't know, people just don't share it. At first, I didn't share it because I was ashamed. But you know, people talk, so everybody was going around here telling everybody I didn't graduate and telling everybody they didn't see me walking. The sad thing about it is that a lot of people mocked, you know, me, and a lot of people talked bad about me and tried to say I wasn't smart and thought it was funny, like, oh, you don't know anything, that's why you didn't graduate. If I say something that doesn't make sense, they're like, oh yeah, I see why you didn't graduate. Like, people used to clown me all the time. Honestly, if I tell y'all this, y'all probably think I'm lying, but it really did not bother me because I knew the reason on why I didn't graduate. Anyway, I don't want to make this video long. I just want to jump into it, why you should go ahead and get your GED. I know for my previous videos, a lot of people open up and they tell me like, you know, like I want to get it, but like this subject's hard, or I want to get it, but the way my life is set up, I don't have the time or anything like that. But I'll probably make a separate video on how to prepare for it because that was hard for me. But I mean, if I can do it, you guys most definitely can, through dysfunction and all. If I can do it, you can do it. There's always ways. So I'll probably do another video later on. But I wanted to do this video to tell you guys why you guys should get your GED. Because it's really important. Even though I was very successful and I got a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities without it, I thank God for that. After I got it, even more things start opening up and I start getting higher paying jobs and different things like that. But let me go into it. So this is the reason why you should go back and get your GED. I mean, they do have options to where you can go back and get your diploma. I had that option. I didn't want to do it because, bro, it was like gonna be almost like 6 months to a year, and I was just like, man, I want to go ahead and get my GED and knock it out. When I was in high school, I wanted to because I know I told you guys my dad was really sick, so I wanted to my sophomore year, I didn't want to go to high school anymore. I just wanted to get my GED. I was very smart then, very smart now, but I was really smart. And I tell my mom, like, Mom, like I got so much going on, I can't really focus. Like, just allow me to get my GED. And that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go to school. But you know how some parents are. You know, my mom was like, well, you want to go to school to experience it and all the other stuff, because she didn't want me to regret anything. But I feel like that's what I wanted to do. And when I seen like other people that got their GED, I'm like, damn, looks like, so I could have did that. But, you know, I was underage. My mom was telling me what she thought was best. And she didn't tell me wrong, because when I look back, I had a lot of great memories, a lot of great parties, I was sophomore homecoming queen, so a lot of things happened. So the way my life went, I don't regret it, and I wouldn't change anything for the world. So let me just say that. Now let's jump into why you should go back and get your GED. I was like, let me go ahead and do a series or talk more about GED, because a lot of people shame it and like to say that the diploma is better. Maybe it is, I don't know. I see it at the end of the day. I feel like jobs don't look at, do you got a diploma or GED? They ask, show what you have. If it's a GED, diploma, don't matter, we'll take it. So in my eyes, diploma and a GED, I don't know why people make it seem like diploma's better. I don't know. At the end of the day, they both help you get to where you need to be. Yeah, that's how I see it. Let's jump into it, you guys. So the first thing I put, I was gonna do that one, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that one last. It opens doors and opportunities for you, and it allows you to get higher paying jobs. People don't really realize that, but when it comes to really great jobs with benefits, 401k, paid time off, all that good stuff, they do require for you to have a high school diploma or a GED. And then it can open up so many other doors. Like I know when you get your GED, if you score really high, then those would count as, I believe, credits. Yeah, they will count as credits for you to go back to college if you decide to go to. I also know that some colleges, like if you score high, they will pay for your tuition. It can most definitely open doors. So if I sit here and say that it won't, I mean, majority of the time, the dream job that you want, you got to have something. The second one, I said it takes weight off of your shoulders. So I'm not gonna lie, I used to have, you're probably gonna think this is crazy, I'm telling y'all this, but I used to have nightmares of me not getting my GED. I'll wake up in a cold sweat. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And I kept feeling like that for years at a time. I kept having this reoccurring dreams. And I think because deep back in my mind, I knew that it was weighing on me and I knew that I really wanted to do something. So I'm like, okay, you keep having all these nightmares about, you know, you not getting your diploma. Like, why won't you go back and do something about it? Because honestly, I was like, I'm going to keep having these night terrors until, you know, I go and do what I have to do. So I went, and after I got my GED, oh my God, you guys are probably going to think that I'm lying. The night terrors stopped. I'm not gonna lie, stopped. I did not have them no more. Nothing stopped. When I got that email saying congratulations, when the woman called me, congratulations, I was like, now this part of my life I can put behind me. Everybody saying bad things about me, everybody clowning me about not graduating. Now I can finally put it behind me. Now I can finally go forward. Now I can finally really do something with my life and move on to the next chapter and do better for myself and my family. So a lot of jobs will hound you. Yo, when are you gonna bring it in? I need a copy. You can send it by email. You can bring it to me. You could do whatever you want. You could throw it. You could fly it to me. So that's another thing that you won't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? And if they ask for you, oh, I got it. I'll send it over. You know how good it feels when people ask me, when jobs ask me for my GED. Oh, I got it in my phone. Send. That simple. All that hard work, all that staying up all night, all that studying, all that tutoring, all that you taking the test and then you fail and then you take it. I took, what subject was it? I believe it was math. I took like 3 times. But it made me mad because when I took it, the first time I bombed it, I was failing, but only by like 2 or 3 points. Almost there. Not quite there. Failed. Not quite there. From like 2 or 3 points, like what the heck? Like I'm almost right there, right? So afterwards, all that hard work I put in, I feel accomplished. Okay, I bought a little bear. That's a little graduation. When I got my GED, I put that, well, to my eyes, I graduated in 2021 because that's when I got my GED. And I have that bear that says graduate. And I wanted to buy me a cap and gown. And I still want to buy me a cap and gown and have a party because I feel like it's not too late, even though I got my GED in 2021. But that's how proud I was. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, after everything, my dad being sick, everything, me feeling like I couldn't do it, me trying so many times and stopping. I remember I went in to take a test and then I got so discouraged. I left in the middle of the test. After all that and all those years of feeling like a complete failure, I did it. So, and a lot of you guys, I hear this, a lot of people are always saying that they get nervous because they've been out of school for so long. I believe I was out for, yikes. I believe I was out of school for like 10 years when I decided to go. Was it 10 years? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it was like 10 years or something like that. When after that, I decided to go ahead and get it. And a lot of that stuff I really knew. Like a lot of it I knew. I just needed to review. But as long as you get a tutor, I had a tutor, and she was very, very patient. I had her for math. The other subjects, I used a GED book and I did it that way. But she was so patient. So you got to get somebody that's patient and that is willing to take their time and understand that, you know, you're going to need some time to catch back up. But just because you've been out of school for so long, it's never too late. Please put God first and continue to work hard. But do not think because you've been out of school for 10 years plus that you're just completely dumb and you can't do it, because you can do it. Okay? All right. Remember that.